Okay, so use these little thumbtacks, poked some holes, and yeah, I need to get stuff like this to fit through here. So ended up going to another store and got some nails. So I can put these little ones and just punch them through with a hammer. I'll probably set it on something kind of semi-soft, like a fabric, like a blanket or a shirt or something, and hammer through there. I think that's what might help. Or actually, stabilize the metal plate. I think I can punch it through some foam. So this is the idea. And yeah, so I'm going to tap it and punch it through. And then I'm going to use these guys. I just got a couple of these. And I'm going to poke it in there and turn it just so that I can maybe expand this hole so that these fit. All right, it worked. I can't believe how well it worked. It worked awesome. Yeah, I just used a hammer, tapped this through this, and then stuck this one in the hole, twisted it through, and it expanded this metal in a way that didn't like hurt my hands or anything. I wonder if I should coat this with tape, but it doesn't seem to be too likely to cut me. This was just like a no trespassing sign, but this I feel like is better than cardboard. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is put some glue, some of this silicone stuff here. Where is it? Some of this silicone, and I'm going to seal this up against here. I think to the inside in here. So I'm going to put the glue just on the edges and hold it up here for a little while. Or maybe even just set a little piece of tape on the corners to just hold it up while it dries. Just put tape in these corners. I think this hole is big enough. But yeah, then I think what I might even do is attach this before. So attach this before I glue it on there. We'll see. Maybe I should put the tape on the back of these corners and then the glue and then mount it up so that it's just kind of taped on there too till the glue dries. And I realized I don't have to keep this mounted on this tube, so that's nice. And these holes were still just a little tight, so I just hammered this through. Now they slide through easily. That's great. So start with this part. Yep, nice. Shove that all the way. Right, the duct tape is ready, and so is the silicone. I started out real fancy and then just said screw it. Now, this is connected. I taped over it just to make sure it's airtight. This Gorilla Tape is good stuff. I'm also using it just to hold up this flap. This one is glued down, but it's also got those nails going through. Screws, bolts, whatever. Screws, I guess. And again, just taped it to keep it sealed. And I put a lot of glue just around the base here. Just right on the flat part, right around the opening. So it's squished tight. Like, I would be able to twist this, but I can't because it's sealed. So, and I've done the same thing over here, only I've actually had this part on the inside and pushed it through and sealed it and then taped over it. So it's, again, all airtight. So these are now connected and airtight. If I zip this shut and turn this on, it should create a negative air pressure zone and pull it outside. So I want to pull this. So this fan is the only one I think I need in this system. It's going to suck air out of here faster than I think this would be, basically, I don't need to have any air being pulled into this space. I don't want this to be a positive pressure zone. None of these will be a positive pressure zone, but naturally, this fan should pull air through everything. I believe that this should breathe enough. The zipper here should allow air through. And it had a rip. I've also taped the outside. But, anyway, I don't need this anymore because I bought it. It's for rubber cement. And I think it worked. So, next is to test it. Oh, okay, so that for now is what I've got. The next update I do hopefully will be about a print. I'm gonna do a very basic, like super thin, simple test print. And the slicer that I've been researching is lychee. I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm gonna get. So fingers crossed, and I think I've got the model picked out that I'm gonna try to print first, but it's gotta be something that I can hollow out. I want to test, building the supports and everything, and it's probably going to be nothing tiny because I feel like that almost creates new challenges, but it's not going to be big either. I don't want to waste any goo. So I'm going to do like a really thin test print, and then I'm going to do a basic, like maybe 3-inch model of something. So we'll see how it goes.